Alright, what is going on, guys? So today we have a very special video. Patch 17.0 is out now. The new update, it's sick. You know, we got the new uncollected event quest mode and everything. And you know, I was getting into that, and I was doing the Modox lab, and it was a lot of fun at first. And then it clicked in my brain, the Blade synergy, the patch is out. Is it fixed? So I went against Red Hulk, went in without the synergy, went back in with the synergy, looked at all the numbers. I'm like, okay, need to go get on my computer, start recording, hopped out of bed. So yeah, guys, basically, Blade has the synergy with Stark Spidey. If we hop over here, it says, so Blade plus 45% potency for Danger Sense bonuses. Now, if we hop over to Danger Sense, what Danger Sense is, by its definition, where's Danger Sense? When it gets dimensional beings, his Danger Sense activates. So if you can activate this via the synergies, it works the same. So it grants Blade 1564, so 1564 attack rating, while he also reducing the opponent's ability accuracy by 40%. This ability reduction ignores dimensional beings' immunities. So basically, what this means is that Blade gets an attack boost, and then B, an ability reduction. And it just says ability reduction, doesn't say offensive or defensive. So back to the synergy, it says plus 45% potency. So it's already a base 40% for the ability accuracy, and then 40% on the attack rating. So Blade's getting a huge, another 40% on that attack rating, and then B, I'm not sure if it's 40% plus 45%, so it brings it to 85%. I think that's how it works. So yeah, let's say 85% ability accuracy reduction. So that's just crazy when you activate the Danger Sense. And the ways to activate Danger Sense is A-dimensional beings, which is Dormammu, Magic, Ghost Rider, Morningstar, Mephisto, and Hood. I think that's all of them. And then also with these synergies. So the first one is with Mephisto and Dormammu, and this lets his Danger Sense expand to all Mystic Champions in the game. Then there's also one with Ghost Rider here, which expands to all villains in the game. So and you can just tell a champion by their hashtags. The champion tags right here. It has, so Blade is, for example, a hashtag defensive, hashtag utility, and then hashtag hero. So that's how you can tell if a champion is like a villain or whatever. It'll be in their tags. So if we hop over to a villain real quick, like Ultron here, hop over to his tags, you'll see hashtag villain right there. So that's basically what that means. And then if we hop over to a champion like Morningstar, you can see that it says hashtag dimensional being in her tags. So that means Ghost Rider default, or I mean that means Blade defaultly triggers the Danger Sense against her, doesn't need synergies. But yeah, so basically that's Blade, and the synergy with Stark Spidey has been bugged ever since the character came out. Everyone's like, oh, Blade's so overpowered. And then Hector was actually the first one who told me. He's like, I tested the attack synergy and with the synergy with Stark Spidey, and the attack wasn't going up or anything. So we're like, wait, really? And I tested for myself, it wasn't working. And so a post on the forums came out, and it's like, Blade needs a buff. Like, he's broken, he's bugged. So in this patch, the fix finally came out for it, supposedly. And yeah, I tested it, guys. So let's go take a look. So first, I did the fight in Labyrinth of Legends against Red Hulk. We did the fight here without the synergy. So as you can see here, this is my team. We got Cyclops, Ghost Rider, Magneto, Blade. So this is for the attack synergies, and then Ghost Rider is to get the Danger Sense against Red Hulk, since he is a villain. So as you can see here, there's our damage output. So yeah, I don't kill him here. Just showing you guys the damage here. This is what the damage has always been for me when I did Labyrinth. Everywhere, this was the damage output, right? And I do have a spreadsheet to break it all down. So yeah, 3,900, 3,500 on those specials there. So yeah, and then I also fought him again. Let me bring this up here with the new synergies. So I've got Stark Spidey here now, and if we go in to the fight, I recorded the whole kill. I'll post the whole kill after this video if you guys just want to see that. I'll throw some music on it. So yeah, but yeah, so we got the full synergies here. Again, same regular synergies, just with Stark Spidey added, just the danger sense increase on attack. So as you can see, 3,000 crit on a light. We weren't hitting that hard before, so that's a good sign. The bleeds are ticking for even more on the parries. 4786 on the medium crit. That we were not hitting that hard before either. What I also noticed is Blade. I'm pretty sure Blade is hitting through the heat stacks when Red Hulk has them. So I think that's the ability accuracy reduction. Blade like makes it so that Red Hulk's not getting the heat charges. As you can see, he didn't get any from using the L1 right there. And I think Blade's also, like, when he hits Red Hulk with the heat stacks, he has a chance to, like, hit through them even when he's not critting. That's what I was noticing. But yeah, man, I was just trying to get the L1 off here to crit so I could get those numbers for the spreadsheet. But yeah, we started hitting pretty hard. If we see the L2 here, let's see that real quick. Nice little treat for you guys. Boom, 4,000 on the first part per crit, and then 2,300 on the other parts of the crit. So he's doing some pretty crazy damage, man. So yeah, guys. Now let's hop over to the spreadsheet. Just over here. So yeah, guys. Here's the spreadsheet. So my spreadsheet game has gotten a lot better, I would say, ever since the Labyrinth one. That one was pretty bad, not gonna lie. But it's all good, man. So first thing to note here, I just wrote a little side note here. This against Red Hulk, so he charges skewed the numbers a wee bit without the Spark synergy. So yeah, like I said, with the Stark Spidey synergy, I think the numbers were pretty much perfect. Because I'm pretty sure he was hitting through the heat charges even when he was not critting. But without the synergy, the numbers were changing a little bit. So yeah, these are the numbers I put together. So yeah, first of all, let's talk about just the bleeds. And this is, let me show my mastery setup real quick for this testing, just so you guys can see what I'm working with here. So yeah, I do have deep wounds max. That's very important to note. So yeah, my bleed damage was insane. It doesn't change how much the bleed ticks for. It just changes how long the bleed ticks for. So keep that in mind. But yeah, these are just all my synergies, or my masteries for these tests, so you guys know. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, let's hop back over to the spreadsheet. So yeah, let's talk about the bleeds. So without the Stark Spidey synergy, the parry bleed was ticking for 353. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is every half second, so it ticks for ×2 for this, or for every 1 second. And then the L1 bleed was ticking for 236, the L2 bleed was ticking for 412, and then the L3 bleed, the big bleed, was ticking for 760. So yeah, the light attacks we were hitting for almost 800, the medium attacks were about a little over 1,200. Then the light attack crit was 2,600, the medium attack crit was a little over 4,000. The L1 crit, so the L1, there's he like swings at the opponent and then he throws 2 of the little saw blades or whatever. So the first part was critting for 3882, and then the last 2 parts were hitting for 2912 each if they crit. And then the L2, so there's there's like 9 hits on the L2, but there's like the first part where he's hitting them and then the second part where he's shooting them. So for all the hits where on the first part, they hit for 3,500, and then all the other ones, if they crit, 1,883. And then the L3 base does about 10k damage, almost 11k there. So yeah, that's Blade with Danger Sense active. That's what he's been when I went through Labyrinth and everything. That's what he's always been for me. Without the Spark synergy, even with the synergy before this update, these were the same numbers. He wasn't getting attack increase. I don't know if the ability accuracy was bugged at the time. People are thinking it was. It makes sense for it to be if the whole synergy was bugged, but the attack part definitely was. He wasn't getting the attack potency increase. But now, with this new update, 17.0, thank God, man, for 17.0. So the blade with Stark Spidey with the synergy, the bleeds per tick on the parry was 406. So as you can see, it went up for 53. per tick. The L1 went up to 271, so went up a decent amount. The L2 bleeds went up to 474, and keep in mind, guys, on an L2 you can get like 9 bleeds, so that makes a huge difference. And then the L3, it was taking for more than 100 more bleeds, so 874. If we compare these, they're hitting for about 150 more without a crit. But then with a crit, it's critting for like 300 more here and like over 500 here on a medium crit. That's insane. The L1 crit here, it's hitting for 1,000 more on the first part and like 700 more on the second parts. So yeah, that's a big difference. And then the L2, man, monumental difference here with the crit on the first part, and you're critting a lot on the first part. Well, on the L2, because you get a big crit increase on the L2. So yeah, 3,500 compared to 34. That's like an 800 increase on each hit, which is just insane. And then 230 here, so like 400 attack damage increase on the second part of the L2. And then the L3, again, not really too much of a difference, just like 1,000 more damage. You're not really using the L3, it's mainly the L2, and there's such a big increase between these two numbers here. It's just crazy, guys. So yeah, the synergy is working good now. I'm very happy it is, because when I run Stark Spidey, I run Blade. On my Legends run, I'm going to have them both. It's going to be so beast. I can't wait, man. So glad he got fixed. So yeah, guys. Breaking down these synergies. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you think of my spreadsheet game. It's getting better. You know, it's not on Brian's level, but you know, it's getting there. I put some colors in. I actually figured out how to zoom in so it's not so far, so you guys can actually see it. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, smash that like button. If you have Blade, you know, if you don't have a Stark Spidey, make sure you get him, man. It's really gonna help your Blade. And yeah, guys, if you want to see more content on Blade, Stark Spidey, more videos on them, testing more stuff. If you want to see the full takedown, you know, subscribe for more content. It really does help me out. And yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys think Blade shouldn't have gotten this buff, if you guys think he needs to be nerfed. I know Cameron wants him nerfed, but I definitely do not. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.